ये ठहरी हुई भीड़, ये रुका हुआ जन सैलाब, ये देखिए कुल्लू की संस्कृति। ये है भव्य संस्कृति के भव्य दर्शन, और खुशनसीब है वो निगाहें जो ऐसे दर्शन कर रही हैं। ऐसे पल आज हमारे जीवन में आकर सम्मिलित हुए हैं। हम भगवान श्री रघुनाथ जी से, सभी देवी देवताओं से, परम पिता परमात्मा से ऐसी अरदास प्रार्थना करते हैं कि ये पल सभी के लिए सुख लेकर आए, सभी के लिए जीवन मंगलमय हो, हमारे देश की एकता और अखंडता बनी रहे, भारतवर्ष दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की करे, और हमारी ये मान्यताएं, ये देव परंपराएं, हमारी संस्कृति जो है वो इसी तरह से अक्षुण्ण बनी रहे। इस पावन वेला में यही मनोकामना है, यही अरदास है, यही प्रार्थना है। और ऐसी ही प्रार्थनाओं को लिए हमारे देश के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री महोदय जी इस समय यहाँ उपस्थित है। माननीय महोदय, आप बार बार ऐसे ऐतिहासिक पलों के साक्षी बने और हम आपका आभार व्यक्त करते चले जाएं।
अनंत आभार आपका माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी। ऐतिहासिक रथ यात्रा में हजारों लोगों का यह जन सैलाब, लेकिन इसके बावजूद भी रथ यात्रा बहुत शांतिपूर्ण संपन्न होगी। बहुत उत्साह आप सब लोगों में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री के प्रति हम देख रहे हैं। ऐसा ऐतिहासिक रथ यात्रा के इतिहास में एक नया अध्याय आज जुड़ गया है, जब देश के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी इस रथ यात्रा के साक्षी बने, पूजा अर्चना करके आशीर्वाद प्राप्त किया। अनंत आभार आपका माननीय प्रधानमंत्री महोदय।
ये ऐतिहासिक क्षण हमारे जीवन में बार बार आए। कुल्लू की जनता की ओर से माननीय प्रधानमंत्री महोदय जी का उनकी उपस्थिति के लिए, उनके स्नेह के लिए और कुल्लू के लिए उनकी प्रेम और करुणा के लिए सभी जिला
accepting the greetings of the people who have.
All right, that's Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Kullu. Huge Dussehra celebrations organized in Kullu, a day-long festivities there with Prime Minister himself in attendance. The pole-bound state of Himachal, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has descended early this day. He's been spending the entire day interacting with people there, launching developmental projects, and now participating in the huge Kullu Dussehra festivities. These are the live visuals that we bring to you right here on India Today.
कुल्लू आए थे और लोगों के बीच में आए थे। भगवान रघुनाथ से उन्होंने आशीर्वाद लिया था, लोगों का अभिवादन किया था, और ये पूरा का पूरा देवी देवताओं का जो मिलन हो रहा है उसको देखा। कितना बड़ा समय वो यहाँ पर बिता रहे हैं। आप देखिए कितनी बार वो लोग
right here. Clashes between Shinde and Uddhav Sena ahead of the Dussehra rally. This is the big news that we're currently tracking. We're seeing Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, for the first time holding a Dussehra rally right after he broke away from the Uddhav Sena and has now become the Chief Minister. He's at the helm of affairs, going to be holding a massive Dussehra rally as the Eknath Shinde camp of the, or rather as referred as the Eknath Sena, will be holding a huge Dussehra rally on the same day that Uddhav Thackeray will be holding his Dussehra rally that they do annually. Pankaj joining us live for a little more. Pankaj, what are these clashes? We see some clashes between the Shinde Sena and the Uddhav Sena right ahead of the Dussehra rally. I'm going to try and patch Pankaj on the line. Here we see some ruckus taking place where we believe the clashes are between the Shinde Sena and the Uddhav Sena right ahead of the Dussehra rally in Mumbai. This is visual coming in from Nashik. We do know that hordes of Sena workers are making their way towards Mumbai, where the massive Dussehra rallies will be taking place. One part will be held by the Uddhav Sena, the other, now for the first time, Eknath Shinde Sena will be holding a Dussehra rally, trying to show their strength and flex their muscle on this festive day. In fact, the Dussehra rally itself has been the Shiv Sena's iconic celebration under Uddhav Thackeray. They've held the Dussehra rally year on year in quite a pompous manner, and this time when the Uddhav Thackeray Sena wanted to carry out the Dussehra rally, there was Eknath Shinde who filed a plea against it, saying that they're no more the rightful heirs of the Shiv Sena as a party. They basically don't own the party at this point, because Eknath Shinde and the majority of their leaders broke away. So the court, of course, ruled in favor of Uddhav Thackeray, saying that he can hold his rally. Now Eknath Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray, both of them are holding their independent rallies, and we see clashes that have broken out. Pankaj, back on the line with us. Pankaj, a quick word as we see clashes between the Shinde and Uddhav Thackeray camp ahead of the Dussehra rally. We see some fight happening there in Nashik. Tell us a little more what's going on.
So Nabila, this incident happened about 90 kilometers from Nasik in Kasara Ghat, wherein both the factions were heading towards Mumbai, wherein the supporters of Eknath Shinde made pass some comments on the bus, wherein there were some female Shiv Sainik supporters of Uddhav Thackeray. There were some lewd remarks, some obscene remarks, wherein the bus that was Shiv Sainik supporting Uddhav Thackeray overtook this Eknath Shinde supporters, stopped them and thrashed them in Shiv Sena style. Surprisingly, there was some other buses carrying Eknath Shinde supporters who also stopped there, but they did not intervene because all of the men who were there supporting Eknath Shinde, they accepted that their men were at fault. Later on, after pacifying, both the groups have moved towards Mumbai. Police have intervened, but there is no police case that has been filed.
All right. Pankaj, thank you very much for joining us on that. There we see some ruckus that's broken out between the Eknath Shinde camp and the Uddhav Thackeray camp ahead of the huge Dussehra festivities. Mumbai, all set to witness the mega battle of the Dussehra rallies between Uddhav Sena and the Shinde Sena. In fact, in a first for the Shiv Sena, 2 Dussehra rallies will be held in Mumbai as it prepares for a show of strength with its first such mass event since the split in the party in June this year. Uddhav Thackeray-led Sena is preparing to hold the rally at Shivaji Park, where they have been held every year since 1996. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde's faction will now be holding this rally at the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority grounds in Bandra Kurla complex. Ahead of their Dussehra rallies, the Shiv Sena's 2 factions have been engaging in a video war, with both sides claiming to be the true heirs of Sena founder Bal Thakray's legacy.
It's been some months when Eknath Shinde left Shiv Sena and joined hand with BJP. After that, it's been a political mess for both the parties, and now the biggest festival, it's around the corner. Today is Dussehra, and the biggest rally which take place in Mumbai and Maharashtra has been preparing since along. But now today we can see we are at the BKC ground, and over here Eknath Shinde group will be taking the biggest rally organized by the Shinde camp. On the other hand, there is a rally which organized by Uddhav camp, which we had seen been organized from last so many years, and it's so grand that everyone come from the different parts of Maharashtra. But today the main point is that both the camp will be taking rally in different parts of Mumbai, and there will be a lot of people visiting these rallies. We are at the BKC ground. You can see there is still a main point which has been written by Shinde camp is Gaur se kaho hum Hindu hain. This is the main point which BJP and Eknath Shinde group is fighting from so long. So now preparation has been started and rally will take place at 7 in the evening. With cameraman Vaibhav, Paras Dama for India Today.
नहीं, हमें उसके ऊपर ध्यान ही नहीं देना है. हमें क्या करना है? कोई क्या करे, नाच करे, हमें क्या उससे मतलब है. वंदनीय हिंदू हृदय सम्राट शिवसेना प्रमुख बाला साहब ठाकरे जी ने शिवसेना का निर्माण किया, तब से लेकर आज तक वही शिवसेना की रैली होती रही है. वंदनीय शिवसेना प्रमुख के बाद में आदरणीय पक्ष प्रमुख उद्धव जी ठाकरे साहब वो रैली लेते रहे. 14 से लेकर 2022 कौन पैदा हुए थे, इनमें से कौन पैदा था? तभी तो टीजर वीजर रिलीज करना पड़ रहा है ना उनको, तो इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है.
All right, now Dussehra, also known as Vidya Dashmi, is being celebrated across India with much fervor. Here's the top 5 defining images on this festive day. Robots assist in celebrating Ayodhya Puja in a mechanical engineering department of a college in Vellore, Tamil Nadu. 2 robots used to teach students there. They were seen ringing a bell, taking Aarti to Saraswati's pick as department staff were all praying. People across Kerala thronged Dakshina Mukambika temple in Kochi on the occasion of Vijay Dashmi. In fact, the Vidya Rambham is that ritual of initiating children into the world of letters held on Vijay Dashmi, which marks the culmination of Navratri festivities. TMC MP Mimi Chakrabarti was spotted attending Durga Puja celebrations in Kolkata. She's performed the Dhunuchi Nachi at one of the Puja pandals, the Dhunuchi Nach. Effigies of 55 feet high and tall Ravana, 50 feet high Kumbhakarn will be burnt on Dussehra in Bethul, Madhya Pradesh. On the occasion of Vijay Dashmi, the burning of effigies will be taking place at Bethul's Lal Bahadur Shastri Stadium. Grand festivities here in Karnataka's Mysuru. Dussehra, the iconic festivities in Mysuru. Chief Minister Bommai offers his prayers to Goddess Chamundeshwari and takes part in the Jumbo Savari. All right, now Union Home Minister Amit Shah, meanwhile, is in Srinagar as part of his 3-day tour to the Union Territory. Amit Shah has addressed a mega public rally in North Kashmir's Baramulla town, which was BJP's first show of strength in a town considered to be the hotbed of terrorism. Amit Shah has launched a scathing attack against Gupkar Bloc, the alliance of Kashmiri political parties that include the Muftis and the Abdullahs, who are seeking restoration of Jammu and Kashmir's special status. In fact, Amit Shah has further assured people of the valley of elections in the coming days. And ahead of that rally, Shah has chaired a unified command meet of Jammu and Kashmir in Srinagar. LG Manoj Sinha, top officials of the army, paramilitary forces, state police, as well as the civil administration has taken part in the high-level meet. In fact, the focus of this meeting was to tackle the attacks on non-locals in the Kashmir Valley. After the abrogation of Article 370, this will be the Home Minister's second visit to Kashmir.
ये मुझे सलाह देते हैं कि पाकिस्तान से बातचीत करो. मुझे सलाह देते हैं, जिन्होंने 70 साल तक यहाँ राज किया, वो लोग सलाह देते हैं पाकिस्तान से बात करो. मेरा स्पष्ट मत है, मैं पाकिस्तान से बात करना नहीं चाहता. मेरे बारामूला के गुर्जर, पहाड़ी और बकरवाल भाई बहनों को बात करना चाहता. मैं कश्मीर के युवाओं को बात करना चाहता. जरा खुली नजर से, खुले दिमाग से सोचिए, जिन्होंने दहशतगर्दी फैलाई, इसने कश्मीर का क्या भला किया है. आज पूरे देश के सभी राज्य आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, कश्मीर को भी वो रेस के अंदर ला रहे हैं. हमें आतंकवादी की बताए हुए रास्ते पे नहीं जाना. मित्रों, 2 मॉडल है यहाँ. एक तो मोदी जी का मॉडल है, जो विकास, शांति, सद्भाव और रोजगारी देता है. और एक गुपकार मॉडल है। गुपकार मॉडल ने क्या दिया? पुलवामा का अटैक करा दिया। और आज मोदी जी ने क्या करा? पुलवामा में 2000 करोड़ के खर्चे से अस्पताल बनाने का काम किया। गुपकार मॉडल क्या कर रहा है? पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादियों को लाल जाजम बिठाकर यहां पर ला रहा है। मोदी मॉडल क्या कर रहा है? 56,000 करोड़ के इन्वेस्टमेंट को जमीन पर उतारकर मेरे बारामूला के युवाओं को रोजगारी देने का काम ये नरेंद्र मोदी मॉडल कर रहा है। मित्रों, युवाओं के लिए गुपकार मॉडल में क्या है? पत्थर है, बंद कॉलेज है, हाथ में मशीन गन है। नरेंद्र मोदी मॉडल में क्या है? IIM है, IIT है, एम्स है, नीट है। युवा को पढ़ाई लिखाई चाहिए। अब्दुल्ला साहब, युवा के हाथ में पत्थर नहीं चाहिए। और मित्रों, युवा के हाथ में से पत्थर लेकर पढ़ाई लिखाई कराने का काम हमारे नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया है। पहले क्या दिया घाटी के युवाओं? मैं बताता हूं आपने क्या दिया। महबूबा जी, फारूक साहब, आपने घाटी के युवाओं के हाथ में पत्थर पकड़ाए, बंदूक पकड़ाई, और मोदी जी ने यहां पर इंडस्ट्री लाकर उसके हाथ में मोबाइल और लैपटॉप पकड़ाने का काम किया है, जिससे युवा अपने आप को रोजगार युक्त कर पाए।
Right, a massive political war erupts over RSS chief's population control policy call. AIMIM, Congress as well as the RJD have come down heavy on the Sangh Parivar, lashing out at Bhagwat. OAC has rubbished the need for a policy, saying that Muslims have sharpest decline in fertility rate. He's also taken a jibe at RSS and said that fear-mongering over population imbalance has resulted in genocide, ethnic cleansing and hate crimes across the world. OAC was replying to RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat, who in his Vijayadashmi address raised the population issue among many others. The RSS chief has also called on Muslims to slam Udaipur like beheadings, where Islamist radicals had beheaded Hindu Kanhaiya Lal the tailor. The Sangh chief has referred to recent RSS dialogue with prominent Muslim intellectuals, saying that Sangh is not the enemy of Muslims.
सनातन मूल्यों का क्षरण न हो, ये देखकर चलते समय और भी एक बाधा है, वो बाहर से आती, जो भारतवर्ष की प्रगति को होने नहीं देना चाहते। हमारे बीच दूरियां बढ़ाने का प्रयास करते हैं। हम उनको पैठ दे, इसलिए वो हमसे नजदीकी जताते हैं। जाति के नाम पर, पंथ संप्रदाय के नाम पर, अपने निहित स्वार्थों के नाम पर भी हमारे हमदर्द बनकर आते हैं। उनके इस चंगुल में फंसना नहीं। राष्ट्र विरोधी ऐसी बातों का निर्भयतापूर्वक और निर्मोही होकर अपने पराये का विचार न करते हुए हमको निषेध ही करना पड़ेगा, प्रतिकार भी करना पड़ेगा। शासन प्रशासन इनको नियंत्रित या निर्मूल करने का जो प्रयास करता है, उसमें उनके सहयोगी बनना पड़ेगा।
Coming up on the other side of a short break, exclusive India Today investigation that exposes Dawat-e-Islami's footprint in India, Pakistan's terror push in the country. More details up next.
You are watching India Today.
The COVID-19 pandemic has forced us to do a rethink on how we lead our lives, to think about what we are doing to our bodies and to our health, and also wellness because it is time now to go back to the basics. It is time to talk about your food, your sleep habits, your gut health, stress, and much more. And that exactly is what our brand new health show, Health 360, is going to do at these times only on India Today TV.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Everyone's busy finding what's trending. You're busy finding out why. India Today, for those who research before reacting. Download the India Today app now. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices.
You are watching India Today.
All right, now time for India Today's bombshell investigation. Do you remember Kanhaiya Lal, the Udaipur tailor who was beheaded for putting out a social media post in support of Nupur Sharma? Investigators have linked his killers to Pakistan-based radical outfit Dawat-e-Islami. Now, an explosive India Today investigation has revealed how Dawat-e-Islami has established its footprints in India and is exploiting borderless technology to push its radical Islamist agenda within our country. Here's part one of the Operation Pak Terror Dawat.
They filmed it and gloated over the killing as an act of retribution against the insult to the Prophet.
अभी तक की पूछताछ से सामने आया है कि ये लोग दावते इस्लामी नाम की संस्था से इनमें एक गोश मोहम्मद नाम के व्यक्ति का आना जाना था, संपर्क था.
The assassins of Udaipur tailor Kanhaiya Lal found to have links with the Karachi-based Dawat-e-Islami, a Sunni Barelvi proselytizing group that was founded in Pakistan 4 decades ago. Islamabad went on the record, its foreign office issuing a denial, defending the Dawat-e-Islami, rejecting India's charges of its connection with the Udaipur assassins. But when India Today's investigative reporter penetrated the Dawat-e-Islami in Karachi, Pakistan's claims fell crumbling apart. And that's what you're about to see. Watch now as India Today's special investigative team dismantles Pakistan's laughable lies and exposes the Dawat-e-Islami's radical agenda and its network in India. It began with our reporter applying for an online religious program offered by this organization. On the face of it, the Karachi-based Dawat-e-Islami doesn't list India in countries of its operations. But our probe establishes the Pakistani organization does have a well-oiled structure in India. With bank accounts, local mobile numbers, and men on the ground in at least 2 states, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. We now show you the unraveling of the Dawat-e-Islami's propaganda operation in India, piece by piece. This is how it came apart after our reporter registered for one of its religious courses on July the 22nd under the pseudonym Rashid Ahmed. No less of a shock when Dawat responded after a couple of hours on mail. Its message provided an India WhatsApp number to take the conversation forward. Here's that India contact of Pakistan's Dawat-e-Islami. And the same night, a man called our reporter from the same number. He identified himself as Haseen Ahmed from the Dawat-e-Islami's Madhya Pradesh branch.
फॉर्म अप्लाई किया हुआ था जी माशाअल्लाह। तो हमें आपका फॉर्म मिला हुआ है। यार भाई हमारे यहाँ मदनी खाजा और नाजरा कोर्स होता है, तो इससे पहले आपने कभी मदनी खाजा पढ़ा है?
करना जानता हूँ, इससे ज्यादा मैं बहुत कुछ।
2 घंटे के स्काइप के जरिए से क्लास होती है और इसकी मंथली फीस 1200 रुपया होती है। ये आपकी जो हमारी जो ब्रांच है ये एमपी में मध्य प्रदेश। ये हमारे यहाँ सुबह 8 बजे से लेकर के रात में 12 बजे तक क्लास चलती रहती है।
अच्छा।
तो अब इसमें आप जो भी टाइम बताएंगे उस एतबार से हम चेक करेंगे कि हमारे पास टाइम वो अवेलेबल है या नहीं।
From here start Dawat-e-Islami's online programs. The medium, Skype, mode strictly audio, no video streaming permitted. Teachers located in Maharashtra's Barshi and Dahanu towns. A half-hour session every day except Saturdays. On Skype IDs, Teacher MTM 522 Faizan Online Academy. Teacher MTM 544 Faizan Online Academy. Shift in charge Barshi Town. Shift in charge FOA Dahanu Mumbai. Compelling evidence of how a suspect Pakistani organization has spread its digital footprint in India. But that's not all. Stay tuned as we show you how the Dawat-e-Islami, the organization that the beheaders of Kanhaiya Lal were inspired by, carries out its radicalization operations in India. With Mohammed Hizbullah, this is India Today's special investigation team.
All right, here's some big news coming in from Maharashtra. Shiv Sena Lok Sabha member Krupal Tumane has claimed that 2 MPs and 5 MLAs from the Uddhav Thackeray camp will be joining the Eknath Shinde camp. The Shinde camp that has split away from the primary, the mothership of the Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray. He is basically now calling himself the real Shiv Sena. Eknath Shinde, who is now the Maharashtra Chief Minister, has the majority of the Shiv Sena MLAs with him. Now, in another jolt, Krupal Tumane, who is a Eknath Shinde camp member, says that at least 2 more MPs and 5 MLAs from the Uddhav Thackeray-led Sena faction will be joining the Eknath Shinde Sena. This is the big news that we're currently tracking. A big blow then it would come in the way of Uddhav Thackeray. In fact, right now the struggle is on by Uddhav Thackeray to try and find his foothold in the party, within the party of Shiv Sena. He's been saying that Shiv Sena is his. It's a party that belongs to him, his father. But Eknath Shinde also fighting for the rightful possession of the party. He says that since all of the leaders of the Shiv Sena have joined, at least nearly most of them, out of the 60-odd Sena MLAs that were, close to 45 of them are with the Eknath Shinde camp. So since he has a majority of the MLAs, he wants the rightful ownership or possession of the Shiv Sena. So that fight is on. Even as that fight continues, we see that there's rumors, or rather a claim that MP Krupal Tumane has made that 2 more of the Uddhav Sena MPs and 5 more of Uddhav Sena MLAs are going to be joining Eknath Shinde camp today. A huge statement made by the Eknath Shinde camp. All right, it's now time for a short break. Coming up on the other side, our special show about Chola Kingdom and characters, all that you need to know about Mani Ratnam's Ponniyin Selvan. Stay with us.
You are watching India Today.
welcome. You're watching our special broadcast. I'm Dipali Patel. In the next 30 minutes, we will talk about how after several failed attempts, Mani Ratnam's 3-decade-long dream to make Ponniyin Selvan has finally come true. The historical drama is out in theatres and is one of the most anticipated movies of 2022. This magnum opus throws light on the grandeur and legacy of the Chola Empire. So yes, it's also the first Indian film to give a detailed narrative of one of the biggest kingdoms in Indian history. Also, in case you haven't read the 5-volume Tamil novel on which this magnum opus is based on, we on India Today give you a lowdown on all the key characters. Take a look.
Mani Ratnam's 3-decade-long dream to make Ponniyin Selvan 1 has finally been realized and it's out in the theatres for audiences to enjoy. The historical drama is based on the Tamil literary novel of the same name written by Kalki Krishnamurthy. But if you haven't read the 5-volume novel yet, we tell you about the most important characters in the story.
வானில் ஒரு பெரும்பால் விண்மீன் தோன்றியது.
Sundara Chorar is the king of the Chora kingdom and has 3 children with his wife and queen Vanavan Mahadevi. In the film, Prakash Raj plays the role of the king, and while Vidya Subramanian will be seen as the queen.
கடல் கொந்தளித்தது. வஞ்சம் அரண்மனை புகுந்தது.
Aditya Karikalan is the eldest son of Sundara Chorar and the crown prince. He stays in Kanchipuram where he's constructed a golden palace. Chiyan Vikram